Hi guys, I hope you're all well. Today we're going to start seeing a new story called Gohan's Hidden Power. Gohan's greatest training is about to begin, as his master is none other than the Daishinkan, the father of all the angels, and Gohan, receiving this training, will see the power of the most incredible and powerful angel of all. Can you imagine what this training will be like? Well, let's see how this incredible story unfolds now. Well, all that said, I ask you to leave a lot of likes and comments if you want the continuation of this story. That done, grab your popcorn and your soda, and let's get to the story now. In the 7th universe. Currently in the 7th universe, more precisely on planet Earth, it was possible to see that in the Saiyan, Son Goku's house, everyone was surprised at seeing how Whis had given Son Gohan to be trained by the Daishinkan, the High Priest, one of the most powerful beings of all the universes, and also the father of Whis. Beerus said, "What do you mean, Whis? The High Priest is someone very important, and at the same time very busy. I doubt that someone like the Daishinkan would want to train a mortal like Son Gohan. The High Priest wouldn't waste his precious time doing that," said the god of destruction of the 7th universe, while looking at his angel. Gohan said, "Look, I appreciate you for suggesting this, Mr. Whis, but I agree with Mr. Beerus. The High Priest may have many responsibilities, and training me would only hinder him. That is, if he agrees to train me, of course," said the half Saiyan, looking at the angel who just smiled at him. Whis said, "That's where you two are wrong. My father recently had a meeting with the angels, and he told us that what I and some other angels were doing, which was training some mortals, was a very good thing for the future of every universe, and that we should continue to do that. During the meeting, the High Priest ended up saying that there were some mortals with a very good occult power, and that the High Priest would like to see in the future, and among these mortals, the mortal that Daishinkan had said that had the greatest potential was Mr. Gohan." The angel surprised everyone in the room once again with that revelation. Goku said, "The High Priest is one of the beings with the greatest power in all of existence in all universes, and he said he saw great potential in my son Gohan, and by the way, he liked what he saw? Among the mortals who were in the power tournament, like for example me, Vegeta, Hito, and Jiren, Gohan was one of the most who caught his attention?" asked the older Saiyan, not knowing if he had understood that correctly. Whis said, "Exactly, Mr. Goku. Among all the mortals present at the Tournament of Power, my father was mainly interested in Son Gohan," said the angel, confirming what Goku had said, since he had not understood very well, and thus making it clear to everyone in that place. Gohan said, "But why me? During the Tournament of Power, I didn't have a presence as big as that of my father, Lord Vegeta, and even Jiren, who proved to be a true monster in all aspects during the Tournament of Power. So why would the High Priest be interested in me?" asked the half Saiyan, not understanding why someone as important as the High Priest had an interest in him, who had barely done anything in the Tournament of Power or in the exhibition tournament. Whis said, "Don't underestimate yourself, Mr. Gohan. My father was not interested in his strength during the Tournament of Power, but in his potential that far surpassed that of several super strong mortals who stood out in the Tournament of Power, such as Jiren, Son Goku, and Vegeta. Gohan, you have such great potential that even I don't know how strong you would be if you trained to the limit and managed to awaken your true potential. And if you want to get stronger and discover where your potential can take you, my father can help you, but you have to want to do it. So, Son Gohan, what is your answer? Do you want to get stronger or not?" asked the angel while looking at the half Saiyan in front of him, who was very surprised by the angel's words. Beerus said, "If I were you, boy, I would accept it. It's not every day that one of the strongest beings in the existence of the 12 universes can train someone to awaken their true hidden power. But the choice is yours in the end," said the god of destruction, looking down on Son Goku's eldest son. Gohan said, "I accept being trained by the High Priest, but to train with him, I will have to abandon my family?" asked the half Saiyan, accepting Whis' proposal and asking the angel if he would have to leave his family to train with the High Priest. Whis said, "Excellent. I'm going to talk to my dad about your training, so it could be a few hours or days. About your family, I'm almost sure that you won't need to leave it to be trained by my father. He will probably take you to another dimension where time passes differently, and in that dimension you can train for hours, while here you will only have 1 or 2 hours which would have passed. So you won't be absent from your family life," said the angel while looking at the eldest of Goku's sons, who ended up sighing, followed by his wife Videl, who did the same thing. Gohan said, "Okay. If I can train and become stronger and still be able to return to be with my family, I accept your idea, Mr. Whis," said the half Saiyan while looking at the angel, who ended up giving him a smile. Videl thought, I'm happy to know that even when he received this proposal, he thought of me and Pan. Chi-Chi already told me several times that Mr. Goku disappeared and left her alone to take care of her children, and Son Goku already did that several times. It's a good thing Gohan isn't like that, thought the woman, relieved to know that her husband wouldn't abandon her and her daughter just to train and become stronger, just like her father, Son Goku, did. Chi-Chi spoke. Very well spoken, my son. This is how a real man should speak and act, wanting to get stronger to protect the ones you love and at the same time maintain your role as a good husband and a good father. Even if you failed in some aspects, you already are better than your idiot father, who always left his family to train, and the only goal of his father's training was to get stronger so he can face stronger enemies and nothing more, said Gohan's mother, while she looked at her son and at the same time vented her frustration with her husband, who ended up feeling like a stone had fallen on his head. Goku said, Wow, am I that bad as a husband and as a father? Asked the oldest Saiyan while looking at his youngest son. Goten said, Sorry, Dad, but yes, you are a terrible father and husband, because if you were given two options, family or a stronger opponent, you would definitely choose the stronger opponent, said the youngest son of Goku while looking at his father. Chi-Chi said, At least now Goku has improved a little. He's being a more regular grandfather and is more present in Goten's life. But this is only happening because there is no strong enemy for Goku to face. It's been a while, spoke the woman, sighing. Goku said, Wow, guys, do you see me as some kind of fighting maniac who would leave his family at any moment just to train and get stronger? Asked the Saiyan while looking at everyone present in that place. Most of them said, Absolutely. A good part of those present at the place were making the oldest Saiyan have a comical face. Pan said, Sorry, Grandpa, I know you're trying to improve, even though you like fighting more than spending time with your family, said the youngest of the family, making everyone laugh with that. Beerus said, Sorry, Goku, but let's face it, even Vegeta is a better husband and father than you are, and Vegeta is a proud Saiyan, but still Vegeta ended up becoming more human than he expected, said the God of Destruction while looking at the Saiyan. Gohan said, Well, leaving aside the fact that my father is not a great father and not as present a husband as he should be, when will my training start with the priest? Asked the half Saiyan while looking at the angel who placed his hand on his chin. Whis said, I don't actually know yet. I'll talk to my father as soon as possible. When I have an answer, I'll let you know, said the angel looking at the half Saiyan in front of him. Beerus said, Okay, now I think it's about time we went back to the planet of the God of Destruction. By the way, if you want to train with each other, train. But don't use so much power, or else I'll come back here and kill the two of you, you big idiots, said the God of Destruction as he tightened his fist and threatened the two oldest Saiyans in the place. Goku said, Okay, don't worry. Gohan and I are not going to fight using that power anymore. In fact, I think it's time I'm going to be more with my family from now on than training non-stop. We're not having any enemy recently, and even Frieza disappeared, so I think I'll stay with my family for a while, said the oldest Saiyan, surprising everyone in the place with his words. Whis spoke, I have to admit this was very unexpected. Mr. Goku saying he's not going to train and stay with his own family, it's something I never expected to hear from your mouth, Mr. Goku, said the angel in an amused tone while looking at the Saiyan who had a sulky face. Whis said, Well, now we have to go. I'll see you the day I get an answer from my father. Until then, I say goodbye, said the angel before leaving the place in a pillar of energy with Beerus. With that, we close today's video. If you want to see the continuation of this incredible story, leave a lot of likes in the video and comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you another day, guys.